Silence. Before. Oneself. Silence is not just the absence of words. It is a state in which we begin to hear what lies beyond the noise of the outer world and behind our own thoughts. Most people fear silence because within it rises everything they usually run from: insecurity, regrets, worries, unfulfilled dreams. Yet here lies the first wisdom of silence. When you are able to endure the stillness within yourself, you open the door to self-knowledge. We live in an era where someone is speaking, writing, sharing, or commenting every minute. Millions of voices merge into a single stream, and within this noise, a person ceases to understand what they truly think themselves. Their words often become reflections of other people's words, their thoughts, echoes of someone else's thoughts. This is why the ability to remain silent before oneself becomes a rare and precious gift. Imagine sitting in a quiet room. You turn off your phone, close your books, leave all tasks behind the door. The first minutes of silence seem empty. Thoughts race, one clinging to another. Memories and plans rush forward. But if you do not run away, if you simply remain with yourself in that silence, something wondrous happens. Thoughts grow transparent, the heart calms, and you begin to hear what has been muffled for years by haste. Silence before oneself is a meeting with the true I. Very often a person lives another's life, doing what is necessary, saying what is expected, dreaming of what others desire for them. Yet within, there is a quiet voice, barely audible, like a whisper. It can be heard only in silence. This voice does not speak of fame or profit, or how to please others. It speaks of what truly matters to the soul, of simple joys, of love, of truth, of what gives a genuine sense of meaning. One might say that silence is a mirror. In it, we see our face without masks. At times, this is difficult, for not everyone likes to face themselves without adornment. But it is this honest meeting that makes a person stronger. The parable of two voices. A sage once told his students, "Inside every person live two voices. The first is loud. It always demands, argues, justifies, accuses. The second is quiet. It is barely audible, yet in its words lie clarity and kindness. Most people hear only the first because it shouts, but the wise learn to distinguish the second." The students asked, "Master, how can we hear that quiet voice?" The sage replied, "Fall silent yourself. Then you will hear what has always been near." Silence as strength. Some people believe that silence is weakness. If I remain silent, it means I could not answer. It means I surrendered. Yet in reality, silence before oneself is strength. It takes courage to stop and face the truth. It takes patience not to escape into the noise of distractions and tasks. It takes dignity to admit, "Yes, I am imperfect, but I am ready to listen and learn." Silence gives birth to clarity. Within it comes understanding, which desires are true and which are imposed, which fears are illusions and which require real attention. Only in silence can we discern what within us is alive and authentic, and what is merely the reflection of others' voices. The first, keeping silent. Thus, the first of the 5 times to be silent is this: to be silent before oneself. It means not trying to drown inner questions with television, chatter, or endless tasks. It means granting oneself the space simply to be. Remain silent once before yourself, and you will hear the whisper of the soul. Remain silent twice, and you will see your true desires. Remain silent thrice, and the path will become clear. Remain silent 5 times, and you will gain inner peace, untouched by outer noise.